Hi everybody, Courage to Change, February 1st. So if you are new to this Facebook group and you don't really know what I'm doing, I've invited you. This is a Courage to Change. This is the one day at a time in Al-Anon. It's the second, I think the second one. It's called Courage to Change. That's the cover. You could order it. I think I got this one was secondhand and they're just like brand new. So if you Google it, this one I think was $8 new. So I think I paid a couple bucks for it. So, and it's full of good chunks of daily wisdom. Okay, so that's what I do, and I read it. And the point of this Facebook group, if you're on the Facebook group, there's two things going on here. One is I have a podcast. All of these go on the podcast, which is really nice because you can listen to it while you're jogging or running or whatever. They eventually end up on my YouTube, but immediately they go on my Facebook group, Courage to Change, which was supposed to be a book study. So disappointingly, it kind of started that way where I would post and then people would comment, watch it and comment, and we'd discuss the book. But now it's just, I don't even know if people are, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So I'm going to just keep doing it and see what happens. February 1st. I thought that if I stopped enabling the alcoholic in my life, the drinking would stop. When the drinking seemed to get worse instead of better, once again I thought I had done something wrong. I was still trying to control alcoholism and its symptoms. Al-Anon helped me to learn that I am powerless. I cannot stop an alcoholic from drinking. If I choose to stop contributing to the problem, I do so because it seems to be the right thing to do, something that will help me to feel better about myself. When I change my behavior, the behavior of those around me may also change, but there is no guarantee that it will change to my liking. Today I'm learning to make choices because they are good for me, not because of the effect they might have on others. Today's reminder, it's hard to stop acting as I have in the past, but with Al-Anon's support, I can be the one to break the pattern. I can choose to do what I think is right for me. Okay. This is a very good reading. So the writer starts by saying, I thought if I stopped enabling them, that would solve the problem. And I talk about that a lot. Like the only possible thing that gets an alcoholic sober, in my experience, is consequences. And some consequences are way worse than others, right? Some people have to go way, way, way down, and some don't. So I don't know what that is. Neither do you. The whole point of this is, that is true. Like I've seen people that have stopped enabling and stopped participating in the disease with their loved one. And it has helped immensely because there stops the dance, right? And it's forced the other person's hand. It will force their hand one way or another. It always doesn't mean it goes in your direction. Okay? So the most important thing that you can get from this reading and from Al-Anon is the whole point is you're supposed to take care of yourself. You need to start taking care of yourself and stop enabling, because enabling is making you sicker. Right? You need to stop those bad behaviors, not because the other person is going to change, but because you're going to change. It's healthier for you. You have to quit. The codependent is as sick as the alcoholic, really. And how you'll know that is when your alcoholic finally gets sober and you're still miserable. And you don't know why. You're going to be like, wow, I thought if they quit drinking, everything would be great. So this whole program is designed to help you. So you really need to dig deep here. And remember that this is not about how anyone else reacts. Usually other people respond pretty good when we do quit enabling. I mean, meaning they don't respond well, but the reaction of the response is better. Everybody gets upset when we stop doing what we do. It's like God, what is it like? you know, it's just an interaction of all these people and all these things, people you don't even know about, right, are involved in this weird, unique thing. And so when you remove one of those things, like you and your reactions, your behaviors, right, if you take that out of the thing, everybody goes, wah! We're missing a cog. If you're listening on my podcast, you can't see my hands, but it upsets the balance of the universe when you quit playing. And it upsets it in a good way. Everybody has to start taking responsibility for their own reactions and behaviors. So I like this reading. This is why we're here, so you can help yourself. I had a woman come to see me for help about a family member, and she was so intent on helping that family member that she was going through the program with me and doing everything I said, but so the result turned out that her mother, I shouldn't say her mother, her family member got sober. Like, she couldn't get the thought that she could not control what was going to happen, right? So she was doing this even to get an outcome from the other person in the family. That does not work. It does not work at all. This is about taking care of you. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. Okay? So you want to be able to survive whatever's coming down the pike. And you don't know what it is, good or bad. That's why I'm here. I want to make sure you're ready for anything coming down the pike. All right? I love you. Thanks for listening.